Chapter 1213. They saw Ferris still standing there without being hurt in the slightest. The gray barrier was still around him as he looked at Wilbur coldly. After that moment, everyone hissed. Such a horrifying attack had done nothing to Ferris. Just how powerful his defense had to be. Trevor, just accept your fate. It's pointless to struggle. Ferris laughed maniacally as everyone's hearts sank to the bottom. Such a horrifying attack had not managed to even move Ferris. They could not figure out how they could stop him. At that moment, the energy pulling at everyone's bodies and souls was getting stronger and stronger. More and more people were turning into dried corpses. The gate of the end was strengthening as well. The horrifying air of despair filled everyone's heads. Everyone was struggling and in great pain. Some of them had even started to go crazy from the pain. Wilbur merely scoffed at Ferris' challenge and activated his domain. A 10-meter-tall image of a tyrant appeared behind Wilbur, looking right at Ferris. A wave of violent and tyrannical aura swept across the whole plaza, causing the crowd to be filled with immense fear. The spiritual flames around Wilbur's body suddenly exploded outward with tyrannical pressure. The halberd in his hand expanded to over 10 meters long, and the spiritual flames ignited until they reached the skies. That tyrannical aura caused everyone to tremble, unable to resist the urge to kneel down and submit. "Take this!" Wilbur shouted out and channeled the spiritual energy, dragon power and lightning in his body to the halberd. The halberd started to shake violently, and the space around it started to crack under the immense power. A power that shook their souls crept into their hearts. "Absolute extinction!" Wilbur shouted out loudly, and his halberd left his hand, charging right at Ferris. Everywhere the halberd passed, the air and spiritual energy flowed wildly. Everything it touched turned to ash. Ferris' expression soured as well. He shouted out and formed a few complicated spells with his hands. A column of gray light shot down from the clouds above, piercing through the skies and landing right on him. Suddenly, the gray barrier around Ferris' body hummed, and complicated inscriptions started to float around the barrier. Wilbur's halberd slammed right into the gray barrier. A loud explosion was heard, and the inscriptions lit up, blocking Wilbur's shocking strike. The halberd spun back, and the light from the inscriptions dimmed as well. Ferris laughed as he looked at Wilbur. "Brat, do you think you can challenge the power of a god? You don't know your place." Watching Wilbur's attacks fail repeatedly, everyone started to lose hope. Ferris was truly powerful, to the point of it being absurd. Even such a powerful attack had failed to shake his defense. It was too shocking. If Ferris was already so powerful right now, no one could imagine just how much more powerful he would be the moment the King of the End descended. "Wilbur, we can't drag it on any longer." Eileen frowned and shouted. People were constantly falling and becoming dried corpses at the plaza. Half of them had already become sacrifices to the ritual. The Gate of the End was constantly forming. If they dragged it on, the situation could become very dangerous. Brom said from the side, "Sir, please unleash your full power. We can't let the King of the End appear." He was clearly filled with worry as well. Even Seymour said shamelessly, "Mr. Penn, please unleash your full might. I'll definitely accept my punishment when this is over."